Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I got a demo review of this beautiful guitar for you guys. This is a Dean Switchblade ML, and it comes in trans amber, and got a lot of cool specs. Has a mahogany body, they say it on the specs. Actually, I emailed Dean and they reply right away. Very kind of them with all the specs from this guitar. So it's a maple top, and we have Floyd Rose 1000 DMT pickups. I can't recall the names right now, but I put it in the description of the video. This cool inlays and locking tremolo, as you guys can see, all gold. It has this belly cut here on the guitar. This is opening, and I'm going to explain why just in a minute. And I'm plugging into my Katana MK2. I'm just using the clean tone with some reverb, and then the brown channel with the booster in front. The pickups are really high gain, but one thing I want to talk about is the odd thing about this guitar, because this is kind of a guitar I've been wanting to grab for myself for a long time ago, since I've been listening to Pantera. And this is not exactly the Dimebag Darrell model, but it's exactly the same in terms of design. That what counts for me. I didn't go for that model because of the neck on that guitar. It's a V-shaped neck, and I don't really like them. So this is a very thin neck, C-shape. The guitar is very light. It's also very big. And what else? Jumbo frets, the nice binding here. It did came with a few issues I want to talk about right now. Here, where the screws hold the truss rod cover, there are some, how can I explain this? You guys probably won't see it on the camera. There's some crack lines here, and one side and the other side. But I guess that's normal because of differences in humidity and temperature, and the guitar shipping until here, because it comes from Korea. See, Korea guitars. And then it came from England, so something like that. Other than that, the guitar is flawless. But I've been having a very bad issue. First, the tools that they provide, the Allen wrenches, none of them are for this guitar, which I find kind of odd. So none of them work, okay? I don't know what they were thinking, or maybe they work here on these little screws, but for these screws here and these ones, there's no key tool, you know? Alright, so, but that's not a problem. I think it's just weird that a guitar company sends you a guitar with the wrong tools. All right. It brought an extra spring here, and okay. Now about the guitar, it's very different from a normal guitar from the standing playing point of view, because when I first picked up this guitar, I started playing here with my hand. Okay, so because on a normal guitar, it's right around here, the angle. On this guitar is like this, so you have to get used to it. It took me a bit. Now I'm okay, I think, but sometimes I make mistakes. Okay, because usually you'll get the 12th fret here on a regular guitar, and this one you're already on the 15th fret. So you have access to all frets. The frets are nicely done. There's no fret edges, very smooth. And one thing, I did put the action very low, and there's basically no string buzz, which is very cool as well. But the switching system is kind of interesting, because you have split coils. You have one master tone, one master volume, two master tones, and they are split, and it's called Switchblade because you have a 5-way switch. All right, so you got a ton of options here available in terms of tones. But from what I've seen, these pickups are really hot. Every pickup is really hot, and I'm not seeing using this configurations here. Also, only if I'm going to record something in particular. And then the toggle switch, it's way behind, so you have to reach in between the tremolo and the, it's a kind of hard thing. I'm not used to it, but I guess on stage, if you play a lot, you'll be used to it. But it's cool. So let's start with the bridge pickup. Normally, no splitted coils. If I split it, all right, now second position. If I split, it's kind of cool for those kind of Pantera tones, more of a acoustic thing. Now the middle pickup, that is very curious because it's so hot, it's called hot rodded, that it's the same volume as the other pickups. Not just because it's high, but it's very different. If you go into my Ibanez and go into the second and fourth position, the volume drops a lot. Right now, fourth position, neck position, very hot. Now gonna coil split on the neck, and on the fourth position coil split as well. So there's a lot of tonal variations. I think I'm not going to use any of them, but they are here. So, and then the tone knobs. Now I've been having a problem with these floyd rolls, and I want to talk about this for a second, just because every time, and I've been talking to a friend of mine over Facebook, and he's giving me some tips, and I've also searched on the web, but there's no review of this guitar that I've found on the web, being on YouTube, being on a guitar page. There's nothing about this guitar. I didn't find anything. If you did, please let me know. At least a review like I'm doing here, okay? And what happens is that there's probably some problems here at the nut, and I've been given some advice, so I now know what to do, but I haven't done yet. So every time you go like down, everything's okay. But once you pull up, it raises slightly the pitch, and then you go down again, it's fine. So, but this really sucks. And one thing that I've noticed is, after lots of testing, is the strings here, they do move. They shouldn't move, right? That's why the locking nut is here, but they do move. If I take the volume, you guys probably won't hear this, but if I do like, that's a slightly variation pitch, the string is moving behind the nut. I shouldn't do that. It's probably tightened, but it's probably underneath something that it's badly done there. But I'll solve the issue. So let's check out the tones here with some distortion. Let's start with the bridge pickup here. Okay. It does remind me a little bit of Dimebag, because I don't know if they made these pickups to tailor his tone or not, but it has some high end that is very similar to Dimebag Darrell's tone. So when I plug this in amplitude, like in my previous video, the tone was already there. Very, very similar, man. Once again, I'm still not used to this. There's a little fizziness, but it's not from the amp, it's from the pickups. And I really like it because it reminds me of the tones of Dimebag Darrell, not a nasty fizzy thing, okay? It's very, very easy to play, guys. Let's go for the neck pickup. Even on the neck, there's a certain amount of high hand that it's very cool. And the floor is really cool. Just the fact that I told you. Make sure you go down so it stays in tune. That sucks. Okay, neck pickup. Bridge pickup. And I'll probably put some, I already put new strings because of the problem, didn't solve it, but I'll probably down tune it to offset because more heavier stuff, and then tune it in D or something like that. But that's it, that's the guitar. I think I've talked about everything. Also has Grover tuners, almost forgot about that one. And it's a great guitar. It's just the fact that it doesn't stay in tune or go slightly out of pitch when you push this down. Backwards, when you go like this, it's already, I mean, it should be out of pitch for both ways, right? If the strings move, it only makes sense that if you do this, it also goes out of pitch, but it doesn't. It just goes on the way up. Correct me if I'm wrong. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this kind of a small review, and yeah, this is the Dean ML Switchblade. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Cheers. See you on the next one.